Hey, what's up everybody? This is Swatkins. I'm a keyboard player and producer, songwriter, nice guy. I'm really excited to share with you my current project, Friends and Other Necessities. This is my debut LP. After being on the road for more than 10 years with groups like Alan Stone and Scary Pockets and many more, this is finally my opportunity to share with you some of my own music and then also pull in collaborators and some other really fantastic musicians who make their appearance on the album. My favorite track on the current project, good one to start with, is probably 100%, the lead-off track. It's a talkbox tour de force. It's got synth bass and funky drums and a whole lot of good stuff happening. I chose to go with crates. They're hands down the best option for producing vinyl in today's modern day and age. And as much as I love streaming music and digital services, I really feel like there's nothing like connecting with music that you really care about on a vinyl record. It's just a special experience. So I can't wait to share it with you. The first vinyl record that I ever had as a child was a tune called Widgie the Walking Whale by the Rocking House Orchestra and Chorus. I had like one of these little Fisher-Price turntables, and this was a song about a walking whale, and I would just post up on the couch and dance my little tushy off to Widgie the Walking Whale. I gotta tell you, I just found a copy of the Clark Sisters with Maddie Moss Clark. The record's called Is My Living in Vain, recorded live in Detroit. It's one of the greatest live gospel records I've ever come across. It's totally fantastic, would highly recommend checking it out. My all-time favorite record has gotta be Donny Hathaway Live. This record is just incredible. It was recorded between some shows at the Bitter End in New York City and the Troubadour in Los Angeles, and you can hear the crowd's excitement. They're singing along with Donny. The band is like completely phenomenal, and Donny is at the height of his powers, is just like singing and playing about as good as it's ever been done. You gotta get your hands on a copy of Donny Hathaway Live. It's my all-time favorite record. I was really heavily influenced by Stevie Wonder's record, Fulfilling Mrs. First Finale. This is the record he made right before Songs in the Key of Life. It's part of that classic run of 70s Stevie records. And not only is the songwriting amazing, the tones are incredible. Stevie is just the closest thing to a superhero I think we have on this planet. But it's also just the emotional content of it. It's been there for me. This record has been there for me at different points in my life, when I'm in a fresh relationship, newly in love, when I'm at the end of a relationship, in heartbreak, in grief and in joy and in sorrow and in happiness and everything in between. This record just has an emotional spectrum that can't be beat. The album art that inspired me the most for this current project is a classic Marvin Gaye album called I Want You. It features album art by Ernie Barnes, this painting called The Sugar Shack. And what I think it captures really is just the spirit of joy and community and reckless abandon that I really think is represented in the music, and I wanted to capture that in the artwork. I worked with an artist named Travis Hansen, who goes by Fame or Yo Various, and he was also really inspired by the Sugar Shack painting, so that was our biggest influence there. My absolute favorite record store has got to be Dusty Groove in Chicago, and you can order records online. I was briefly living there and used to go to their physical location all the time to crate dig and still browse online for records. They keep an amazing collection, really highly curated, and they always have like very helpful reviews and little indicators of what records contain, and like let you have a way of figuring out like if you think you might really dig it before you actually purchase it, which is super helpful. Dusty Groove, Chicago.